The storm caused problems for some families in Daybreak, where some neighborhoods had more than 2 feet of snow overnight. Debbie Worthen talked to some families who woke up to no heat. Debbie, their power wasn't out, so what was the problem?
Yeah, well, they were confused at first. Now, the good news is it was an easy fix, but all of this snow, I mean, we're talking feet out here in Daybreak, and it just did not let up. Well, that can cover the exhaust vent to your HVAC system. And when that happens, it cuts off your heat and can potentially even cause carbon monoxide problems.
In spots, it's 3 feet deep.
Snow this deep
There, we're talking about collapse polar vortex.
can come as a surprise.
I'm like, okay, and yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Like, we've had reports where, oh, we're gonna get this big snowstorm, and it hasn't amounted to much. It did this time.
That wasn't the only surprise for Katie Marlowe.
Well, I woke up this morning, like everybody else, to all of this snow and noticed that my house was a little cold and went to go kick up the heater and it wouldn't kick on.
She called her dad, who told her to go outside and check the exhaust vents.
So I went outside and sure enough, they were completely blocked and I shoveled them off. And as soon as they were uncovered, I came back in the house and the heater kicked back on.
A super simple fix, one her husband thought she should share.
You wouldn't think of it, honestly. You'd be like, why is my heater not working? Like my wife said, several people were posting, oh, I called the heater people. I didn't even know about that.
The Marlows say several families shared the same story on the community page.
They were so thankful. They said, you just saved us a ton of money.
You got to make sure that your vents are clear.
Jake Shelley is a service technician for Whipple Service Champions.
Sometimes they can be under the snow level. That exhaust needs to vent clearly.
Shelley says exhaust vents can be found on roofs or near the foundation of homes. They're easy to spot if they're not snowed over.
It looks like steam, coming up the side of the house.
The Marlows likely won't forget to keep their vents clear
The drifts make it even worse.
for the next few days or when the next big storm hits.
This is a crazy amount of snow that we got.
So Whipple says really the lesson here can be make sure that vent is clear, but keep up on your tune-ups because sometimes in the fall you can get blockages in that exhaust vent like small animals, leaves, shrubs, which can really cause problems down the road. Back to you.
Yeah, we really appreciate her sharing this because a lot of us would
Yes.
never have even thought to look at those vents. Thanks, Debbie.
Right.